Hey and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave and this is your international fan reaction for the 1-1 Black Country derby in the monsoon. Wolves drawing 1-1 with Albion. So without any further ado, let's go around the world.
Hey Dave, David New York Wolves here, after the 1-1 draw with Albion. The lucky black Fosun shirt. Boy, did that work for Silver's goal, eh? Or possibly the flukiest goal in Wolves Premier League history. As they say, you've got to be there to score it. Or in his case, you've got to be there for the defender's clearance to bounce off your standing leg and loop up and over the goalkeeper and into the net. But hey, who cares? We'll take it. I think in terms of negatives, their equaliser was really disappointing. Just can't allow that much time for the cross to come in, and you can't allow the guy to get a free header. That was really disappointing because I think we played way better than against Burnley. Much improved performance. My brother said at the weekend we couldn't be much worse. But I think we've all been Wolves fans long enough to know that actually you can very often, frequently get worse. Much improved performance, especially given the lineup. You know, there were a lot of kids that started tonight. I think it was good to see New York's own Owen Otasawi get a start. And Vitinha played really well. I think Vitinha was my man of the match, actually. Silva played well. I think Morgan Gibbs-White played well when he came on. And I think it was great to see Kilman. He had some awesome moments. Very short appearance, obviously. I honestly have to say I am bemused why he does not get more game time. Everything I've seen of him, he is a superb defender who, quite frankly, I would say he should be starting, but I don't want to get into the business of criticizing Nuno because he's done rather well for us. So, but good to see him getting some game time and playing well. So overall, you know, when you look at the starting 11, it was kind of our B team. A lot of players out, a lot of injuries, a lot of players, you know, on the bench. So overall, given the improvement against Burnley, given the awful conditions, I'm pretty happy. I'm just glad we didn't lose. We did not want them crowing about doing the double over us as they frolic in the championship next season. So that's it. I will talk to you next time, Dave. See ya.
Hi everyone, it's Asa from Parma here. So Beggies 1, Wolves 1, could have been worse, could have been better, but it ended 1-1. So we only got 1 point out of 6 against the Beggies this season, but despite the result, I have to say that I'm not that mad, because after 15 or 14 games, I actually saw a soccer match. I saw two teams trying to win, trying to score. It wasn't boring, you know, it wasn't just ball possession. It was a great match. We both played good, and it's really painful for me to say that the Albion played good. It's painful for me to say that the Albion played better than us in the second half, but I have to say that because it's true. While we played better in the first one. Semedo did a lovely shot on target in the first half, saved by Johnston. Sorry, I don't know how, because I was shocked, really. He did like 3 super great saves. He's my man of the match for the Beggies. While our man of the match is either Vitinha or Semedo. Vitinha was on fire tonight. He played super well, really. I was actually not that confident about him when I saw the lineup. I wasn't confident about the lineup in general. You know, Aitnouri, Otasawi, Vitinha, Silva, all the youngsters, but it ended up actually being a great lineup. So, in my opinion, let's try it for let's try it for the next 4 games of the season. It hasn't been a great season for us, actually. Of course, we're not going down, we're not going up, but in my opinion, at least let's try not to lose the next matches. Let's try at least to win, maybe draw. The next one is against Brighton. And I try this lineup against Brighton too, because in my opinion has been brilliant. So yes, we're facing Brighton, Spurs, United, and Everton, I think. Yeah, Everton. So head up and on to the next one against Brighton. Hopefully it will be a win. So see you all there. Bye.
Hello there, Chris here in Athens. Baggies won, Wolves won. Again, pretty disappointing performance against what is a pretty bad Baggies team, really. Highlight of the match has got to be the fact that Fabio Silva managed to get on the score sheet again. It was a different lineup. I mean, it's good to see that at least Nuno's trying to experiment around a bit to try and find some solutions. There's nothing left in this season than just finishing the game, so I think he can treat these last few games as a chance to try new things. I thought Vintilla did well. He was creative and he got himself into a good position just before he was taken off. That could have resulted in a goal. Again, Traore was a bit too quiet. Baggies had the best chances. I think they could have won the game. They had a couple of very good chances in the first half. Forced a really good save from Patricio. Which is not what we would have hoped. You'd hope really to go to the Baggies and get a good win for the fans. So that was disappointing. Also, Ait-Nouri went off with an injury. I hope that's nothing too serious. Another lacklustre performance. We should have took them apart pretty easily, really. So I'm Chris in Athens, always Wolves.
Hello, fellow Wolves fans. Brian from Thailand reflected on the 1-1 draw against the Baggies last night. Apart from the opening 10 minutes of the game, I thought Wolves controlled the first half totally. I know that Say's cleared one off the line and Rui's palmed one round the post, but we had some chances on goal. Semedo forced to save out of their keeper, and Vitinha hit one for about 20 yards and it was parried wide. Ait-Nouri got forward a few times. Even Sace had a header from a corner, which the keeper went down and got low. But we took the lead into injury time of the first half. Good move between Otasawi into Vitinha, a little flick on Semedo. But let's face it, it was a fluky goal because the guy tried to clear it, hit Fabio's foot and looped up and over. And hey, you take it, fluky or not, it's a goal. Second half come out. I thought that West Brom got back into the game and they had a few chances, and it was only through Rui saving us a couple of occasions. But their equaliser should have been avoided. Christ Almighty! Look at the space that the fella on the left-hand side got, and was allowed to get the ball in, and Diagne was free. He was unmarked. Probably blame Say.
This is Chris from Eidsvoll in Norway. We've drawn 1-1 with the Albion. A little bit disappointed not to win, but after the horror show that was Burnley, I think it was more important that we actually got some kind of performance. And I did say before the game that I wanted some changes. I wanted some younger players in because everything was empty against Burnley totally, and we couldn't have gone with that. If we would have gone with the same team, we'd have lost for sure. But that was nice to see, wasn't it? We had legs today. We had a bit of enterprise. We had energy. The intensity was back. Great for Fabio to score. Really loved that. It's such a shame for their goal. The ball went out to the left, and I was saying, stop the cross, stop the cross, stop the cross. I didn't stop the cross. And this is the problem with the central defenders we've got. It only took one decent cross to come in, and the main danger man centre forward was a mark to head in. That's a massive shame. But that's where we are with the squad now. But look, we saw what we wanted to see. We saw an improvement. It gives me a bit of optimism going forward. So you know what? I'll take that.
Hello Wolves fans, this is Dinny here in Cork, just doing reflecting on last night's game, the draw with West Brom. All things considered, I'm quite happy with it. I'd be much happier if Wolves were beating West Brom in general. Considering their positions in the league, Wolves should be beating West Brom. But considering the last few performances that Wolves have had, I'm quite happy with last night. I'd be a hypocrite if I started complaining, because I've been asking for changes to be made to the starting lineup, whether they were forced or whether they were by design. They happened, and I think they were quite successful. In particular, Vitinha, give that boy a contract. NORWAY, it was a bit hot and cold for the game, but again, I'd give the guy a contract. Otasowie, I think, started the game poorly. He gave the ball away a few times, but he grew into the game. Who else did I like? I liked Semedo as well. He was a bit hot and cold in that first half. I think Wolves did well and Semedo did really well. The goal itself, really happy with the goal. A nice little bit of twinkle toes from Otasowie. Nice from Semedo. Lovely little backheel from Vitinha. And a well taken goal by Silva. Bit of a fluke, but look, that's football for you. So it's kind of, the season is slowly petering out. Any positive results are welcome, but mostly I like to see positive performances, which last night was one of. Yeah, a little bit more experimenting for the rest of the season. Good performances, passionate displays by the players with commitment. Not like the game against Burnley, where it was just a complete damp squib. The game against Brighton, again, I'd like to see more changes for Sunday's game. Is it Sunday? Sunday at 12, I think. Sunday at 12, I think. Just a couple of more changes again, and some positivity again. I'd like to see Bolly and Kilman at the back. A back four with Bolly and Kilman as the two centre-backs. Moutinho, he's winding down, isn't he? He's winding down the clock, whether he's back fit or whether he's not. I'd leave him out, or I would certainly have Vitinha and Otasowie somewhere in that midfield for the rest of the season. So that's it. Look, I'm just waiting to do an end of season review. The games are just ticking along. The season is over. So look, that's it. Peace out from Dinny and Cork. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thanks to all the guys and girls for sending in their reaction to this one. Do you agree with their comments and thoughts? Do you enjoy these videos? Please smash a like and leave your comments in response in the comment section below. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.